Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
All right, George. I do love me some Jujutsu Kaisen in the week. I'll tell you that. It's always
good.
Such a treat. There's always so much to think about and discuss. It's something that it's funny, actually. I look forward to it a lot, but I don't look forward to it until like the day before or the night before, when I remember that, like, oh, tomorrow's Jujutsu Kaisen. We're gonna watch that, and then I'm just like, oh yes, actually, this is sick. I'm so excited. Yeah, so there's a lot of work that goes into releasing one of these videos, but at least when we're watching something fun and exciting, it makes it a much easier process. So
yeah, it's been a fun journey, and I do think about it kind of throughout the week and stuff. In fact, one of the things that I forgot to mention last episode, which I was kind of thinking about, and I don't know how it'll fully play out, but it's that whole line from Yuji where he's like, I'm just a cog. That's all I am. I'm just a cog. And like, so I don't know how it'll end out, right? Like the whole point of him like still being alive was because we want to feed him a bunch of fingers and then kill him.
Right.
And it's just like, so for this whole time I've been like, okay, like I guess he is kind of, counting down because he's just here to be killed, essentially, right? But I've grown to like the character now that I don't want him to die, right? I want him to find some other alternative to just, my purpose is only to die. Once I get all the fingers, I can just die. We can get rid of the Sukuna curse, and it's, not that he's a curse, right? But the curse, whatever, you know what I mean? It's gone from the world, and he served his purpose.
Sure.
But I feel like him, the more he goes into that mindset of like, I'm just a cog, the less he'll like fight for his life, right? And the less he'll look for alternatives. And it could still be that an external force, maybe his friends or somebody, tries to find another way out of this. But I feel like the prime person who should be doing that is Itadori, and he's not. At least that's my reading of that whole line. So that's my current fear of his future, is that, we'll go through this whole journey with him, and then at the very end, right, when it's like, all right, we've defeated everything, all that's left is Sukuna, he's just like, all right, boys, see ya, right?
Yeah.
And he just lets himself be killed or die or whatever. So
yeah, it's certainly a possibility that he leans into the cog mentality, right? That he never kind of leaves that. And there is a certain value. The tricky thing is, like, there is a value to what he's saying, right? Like, he is a cog of the machine that allows people to get rid of curses. And if that apparatus wasn't available, then the world would be worse off. So being a cog isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, that same thing can be said for life, right? For all sorts of things. We're all cogs in different ways. But there has to be some kind of line drawn where the reality is you are a cog, but you're also a person. So there needs to be some kind of balance between valuing yourself and valuing the cog kind of feature that you are in a modern society, right? So it's an interesting dynamic. It's something to consider. I don't know. My speculation is that once he gets all the fingers, he won't really have a choice. He doesn't get to die because Sukuna won't allow him to.
Yeah, maybe Sukuna rebels and stuff like that. Yeah, my assumption is, right, like, once we're finished with the Colon game arc and all that stuff, Gojo is out. And he was confident, right, that he would be able to kill Sukuna and stuff like that. So, Gojo plus we have so many other powerful sorcerers kind of coming into our team and everything. So
yeah,
maybe all of them teamed up. They take Sukuna out, right? I don't know exactly how it ends. I don't know the mechanics or like the actual moment-to-moment thing, but I highly doubt that when everything's all said and done, like, Sukuna wins, right? And he's the one that wins in the end, right? So
yeah, I
stands to reason that if they don't find an alternative for Itadori, it's just they just kill him.
He's got to go,
right?
Yeah, that's possible. I think, I don't know. After watching Sukuna fight, Gojo says that he could beat him, but like we've never seen Gojo pull feats like Sukuna has. Now, he did some incredibly impressive stuff in the subway, activating his domain extremely briefly, being able to take out all the stuff that he did. Like, it was amazing. It was incredible feats, but like, the stuff Sukuna did was next level. And then he fought like Jogo, and it was an incredibly epic battle. And then he fought Gunga Bagunga guy, Unga Bunga man.
Marogaha.
Oh, that sounds pretty close, George. Yeah, it's closer than I would ever do it.
I don't know. It's Mahogara, I think. I think that's the correct one.
That's fine. That's good. It's probably right, or at least right-ish. I'm just going to call him Mr. Unga Bunga.
Unga Bunga? Okay, fair enough.
I mean, he beat Unga Bunga, bro, after that. So, like, he seems like next level. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, Gojo is strong, and he's borderline overpowered. But we have seen that he's not immune to everything, right? He was able to get overtaken in this capacity. It was a little underhanded, yes, but it's still, he wasn't. Sukuna wouldn't have gotten captured in that scenario, I think, right? I think that's like the kind of difference is if Sukuna was in that scenario, do you believe he would have been captured? No, I don't think so. I don't believe he would.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, Gojo plus, we have Utah, we have... Maki now, who's freaking insanely powerful, right? The other one staying behind to watch Tengen, the blonde one, I forgot her name.
She's special grade as well,
Special grade. Chozo as well. Utah is the
Luca?
Dude with... Oh, Luca.
Luca, maybe? Something like that.
I don't know. Something. Yeah. But Chozo's also like pretty strong himself.
Pretty strong, yep.
We're getting Haraki, one of those two. We're getting Haraki now. Who's supposed to be
Hakari, I believe it is.
Okay, yes. I'm assuming you're correct because I'm not confident in what I'm saying.
Between our two small name brain cells, George, we can remember all the names, or at least most of them.
Whose technique is just as strong as Gojo's, yeah. I mean, in this potential future, maybe Mahogara gets tamed.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, we have the whole gang, right? Everybody is just freaking, peak performance. They've leveled up. We maybe get some more special grade curses along the way.
Sure.
All of them team up against Sukuna. I feel like we could win. I feel like all of them against Sukuna is an even playing field. And then,
sure.
Story dictates that Sukuna doesn't win in the end. And so therefore they edge out. So
yeah, that's a good that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah. Maybe Itadori finds some other way. When he said that, I was like, oh boy, bro, I don't like this mentality because this can go down a very dark route.
Sure.
So we'll see.
There's one thing we've dialogued here for quite a while, but there's one thing I want to posit I thought of this week. I thought it was kind of interesting that Itadori is different than the other people who have had this situation where they've been transformed from these like pieces that have transformed them into these sorcerers, right? Now, Itadori is special, but he's been made special by Kenjaku, we've kind of talked about. Now, I do find it kind of interesting, though, that he's special in the sense that he can kind of smother Sukuna, right? If Kenjaku wanted to have a Sukuna that was just reborn, why create a vessel that's able to smother Sukuna? Is Itadori made from Kenjaku's plan to control Sukuna in some way? To have some level of control over him? Or is it because we speculated last time it was to resurrect Sukuna, like Itadori was made for this purpose of resurrecting him in a sense. But like, why not just do it like the other people have done it who just weren't complete vessels? Why have Itadori as a special vessel? And, is that because he wants... Actually. What's that?
That's a great question.
Right? I was thinking about that this week. I was like, that's weird, actually. Why would he... Because he made Itadori in the way that he is, and Itadori can smother Sukuna, at least as far as we understand still. So Kenjaku made him that way. Why?
Yeah, he totally could have made a vessel that had no liberty, right? Just gets their choice taken away. And then Sukuna comes back and just starts looking for the fingers.
Right,
There's no
exactly.
reason
why not?
Yeah, why keep them hidden, right? Why keep Sukuna repressed that way? Yeah, that's a great question. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought it was kind of interesting. I was like,
maybe Itadori was a plan for something else, and eating the finger was not actually part of the plan.
Sure, right? 100%. That could be possible for sure. Yeah, there was some speculation that we had that maybe like Kenjaku orchestrated the situation since he had control over the curses, right? He orchestrated that situation that caused that. But maybe he didn't anticipate that was going to happen. You know, maybe.
Yeah.
So. All right.
Okay, well, with that long preamble aside, let's get to it.
Let's do it. What is that? A person? A map? It's a person in a bed.
Sleeping.
Oh.
Is this just like an innocent civilian? Yeah, like what do you say to that? Oh! He's here. Oh, bro.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Jeez.
What the
a transition.
What?
So these are the people who got out. Okay. So he like leads them out. So interesting.
No way! These are the people from the occult club in season 1 that Itadori was in.
Oh, you're right. You're right. He was talking about Itadori.
That's why. Yeah, that's why he said, "Thank you for being friends with my son."
Oh, good catch, George.
Hold on. Hold on.
But we knew that.
I know that that's his son, but Kenjaku sees Itadori as like a son. There's like some sort of paternal acknowledgement there on his behalf. There isn't. It's not just like Itadori is an object to fulfill my.
That's a good point.
My goals.
That's a
right?
great
There's like a little bit. Like there's no otherwise. Why else would he think? I forget her name, but whatever. Why would
Sasaki.
he think her?
Yeah.
Sasaki. Yeah. Why would he think Sasaki? That Sasaki's friends with Itadori. Like, what's interesting?
It's a great
There's something
point.
there. There's something there.
100%.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Dang.
True.
Bro,
thank goodness.
I hate the higher ups more and more.
I know. Dang, let's go.
All right.
Okay.
Let's freaking go, dude.
Oh boy.
Fair. I guess it depends on what it is, but yeah. Sea urchin head. Screw it, I'll use it where I can. Oh my gosh, bro.
Look at this guy.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah, what
the next day, the next clan is eliminated.
Oh no. Oh, no.
Another rule?
Or is this the same
crap,
one?
Someone else just got? Oh.
Okay.
Okay, it's that one. This is the time. Okay.
It's a good question, actually.
Whoa. Too much is happening. Hold on. Go back. We gotta read the... Yes.
Okay. So one type was people whom I had absorbed curse objects like Itadori did. The curse objects that I distributed are what's left of the sorcerers. Okay. I've been secretly making packs for 1,000 years. Of course, I forged my pack with the more than just sorcerers, right? He's actually a human who really existed, though it was over 1,000 years ago.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. It's Kenjaku.
Sukuna.
No way. He That's why he's part of the game. Dude, our freaking theory was right.
That's right. That's right. Sukuna was one of the sorcerers who forged a pact with Kenjaku and became a cursed object. The anime
Bro, we freaking nailed it, dude.
Let's go.
We got it.
Yes. Okay. Cracking the code here. I guess.
So he's been planning this since then. What? Holy crap. This is 1,000-year-old plan coming into fruition, dude.
So he came up with a plan.
Crazy.
You will become cursed object. So what's the payment of the plan? Because usually there's a benefit and a payment, right? So is the benefit Sukuna wants to participate in the game, therefore he must become cursed objects? Or is it the opposite? Sukuna wants to become a cursed object so he can be preserved into the future, but the deal is he has to participate in the games one day in the future. Right?
Could be, yeah.
Yeah.
So we know from what Gojo said that all of Jujutsu Society went against him and they still couldn't beat him.
Right.
Was that a type of culling game? Maybe not fleshed out fully as it is now, but was that a type? And then they came together and they're like, exactly. They're like, you know what, bro? What we're doing right now isn't enough. We need to do, and then they came up with the culling game, and that's how Sukuna Fingers came about. Sukuna's like, all right, but I gotta be in on this, right? And something could happen.
Yeah, or like, I want you to participate in the next game, so I'm gonna make you into, this, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, interesting. So, okay, yeah, well, that's freaking one point for us.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, just like that.
I guess.
You can swipe it like a freaking...
Yeah, what the frick?
Yeah, what reasons would everybody have? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Just two.
Hold on. There's two. Okay.
Hajime. Okay, that's the green haired guy.
Rule added 1, right? And then rule added 0 points 102. So there's one other one. He got... That's their logic doesn't exactly make sense because Hajime didn't add a rule until he got to 200 points, right? So it's possible that Hiromi may actually want to make a rule. They just haven't yet.
Yeah, it's certainly possible.
Right?
Yeah.
So I don't think they're...
Yeah, but if it's... The alternative is either killing people or at the very least just asking Hiromi. I'm glad they're at least just asking, right? To make sure. Oh!
No way.
Smart! Yeah, it won't be easy. You gotta do something. What?
What? Like dragging non-players into the culling game to take their place?
Bro, this can get dangerous real fast.
Yeah, what? Isn't that the same as killing potential non-players who didn't want to participate, who are non-fighters? They're getting dragged in now? Like, isn't that kind of putting... they're as good as dead then. They're like, we have to avoid killing people at all costs, but we'll put non-combatants or non-players into the game.
I think the reason he's saying this is because he wants to take the place of his sister.
Sure,
if there's no way for his sister to just leave... Then at the very least he can replace
swap places
with her. You can swap with her, yeah.
Yeah, I
don't know.
guess.
I think you should try at the very least to see if there's a way out. And then if the thing says no, you can't because that goes against stopping the game, then you're like, okay, frick, then at least
try
let me
different
swap
rule.
with her. Yeah.
Right, yeah, okay. I was assuming that the rule would be like someone gets out and another person gets forced in, but maybe it could be like you have to agree to it. If you're a non-player, you have to agree and then get swapped in. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. We got 2 new frickin' persuade players with 100 points and no intention of adding rules, which is maybe Hiromi and definitely not Hajime per se.
Yeah,
unless,
exactly.
Unless maybe he wants to add no more rules. Maybe?
Maybe. But the dude's bloodthirsty.
Yeah, true. So she's not part of the game yet. Oh. True, because we speculated that what if his name said Sukuna because Sukuna was the one included in the games, right? Or they list him as actually being Sukuna, but he's listed as Itadori despite the fact that Sukuna got him registered, which is kind of weird. It's kind of both of the things at the same time.
Yeah.
Right?
It is kind of weird. Hirada's staying out?
I guess so. Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Makes sense.
You need someone out, yeah.
Yeah, true, Itadori. Come on.
Oh my gosh, she's freaking 2. Bro, yeah, seriously.
Look at those barriers.
That looks so insane. Yeah, what the heck?
Oh, here we go. That's cool. They're just like giant black pillars. Interesting.
Yeah. Is this inside? Yeah, this looks like inside a barrier.
And so, just for verification, anyone who's in here decided to stay in, right? Because you have to either you start inside and you get the option of leaving or staying with the full information of what exactly it is, which is nice.
Yeah, and that you get to leave only once. Like,
and you get to leave only once.
It.
And then anyone who wants to come in can just come in, and they get informed by Kagane of what exactly this is before they enter. It's pretty generous, to be fair. It's much less brutal than I expected. I thought this was going to be like a bunch of people are getting slaughtered, but anyone who's in there wanted to be in there. Like, it's not like it's not like Kenjaku wanted to set up a thing where tons of people were slaughtered, which is kind of like more of a benefit of the doubt than I should have given.
So. Yeah.
It literally is just like a death game of people who want to participate. It's pretty interesting. So, which makes me think this freaking scared guy is in here and he chose to be in here. What the frick?
He's probably being forced to be bait
true,
by
he probably
this
got
girl.
bullied in here by
now,
her. Yeah, true. What the frick?
What was that?
Her hair turned into a jet engine? Yeah.
Dang.
To be a part
Literally
of this
just
game.
a fight.
It's got to be that Sukuna made this pack to be a part of the culling game, because this is going to be like the greatest freaking thing ever. A big game where everyone's fighting each other. Oh yeah, from like
this is what
it's
makes
like
the most sense.
a best. It's like a greatest hits of all the sorcerers squished together in this one kind of culling game. That's Sukuna's like, hell yeah, sign me up, bro. Okay. There's a strong chance that Higuruma and Kashimo are past sorcerers. Yeah, likely.
That's a cool dynamic that modern sorcerers are like nicer, essentially.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh!
What?
Whoa! No way!
You just like
you get randomly teleported to
spot?
anyone?
One of 9 designated. Bro, he's literally dropping in Fortnite style into the battle royale. Are you freaking serious right now? What the frick? 9 designated spawn locations? Holy frick, that was a rule of the barrier not included. So it's a barrier rule. It's not
a game
rule of the game. Oh my.
Smart, bro. That's freaking smart.
So no one can know what's gonna happen?
Dang.
Oh my gosh, dude, it's genius. Oh frick. So they get targeted
they're
right
waiting
as
at
they're
a spawn point. Oh frick.
Spawn camping? Are you freaking serious?
Oh my gosh. Holy crap.
Jeez. Oh.
Oh. No, wait.
Oh,
he just chucked that thing and hit her?
Oh, oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
This guy's a helicopter and she's a jet?
Yeah, what the frick?
No way.
He knows Itadori.
No way. She's spawn camping too?
Yeah, what the frick?
Oh my gosh, dude.
Uh-oh.
No way.
Oh no.
Is he breaking his propeller?
Oh no, it's fine.
He's not. Okay.
Jeez. Oh no way.
Bro.
You can reverse
silly
it?
freaking
That's hilarious.
Freaking technique,
weird
dude.
power, bro. What the frick?
Yeah. I mean, I like that it's creative.
Yeah.
But still. Oh, the guy knows. Oh, never mind. He is coming in.
What?
Did he make it bigger?
I think he did. Yeah, he did. Holy frick. He's gonna punch him square in the head. It's the best spot.
Oh, jeez.
He's toast. Oh.
No, bro, he's still fine.
Oh. And kick to the nuts. Yeah, so he's weakest at the bottom of him, but he's strongest at the top. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude.
Is this the voice actor for Sakura from Nozaki-kun? I feel like it is. You don't know who that is, but I love that show. We'll watch it at some point. It's very cute, but it sounds like her. Anyways. Oh my gosh, dude.
Bro. Insufferable, man.
Hi. Oh, okay.
Oh, frick. Yeah, dude, do we trust her? Oh.
Oh, frick.
Wait, so... yeah, so hold on. So not everybody who's in here wants to be in here.
Yeah, I guess so. So there are some players who've been designated. I guess they are, if they already had powers, they already had techniques, are they automatically included as players then?
Yes, because they were awakened techniques. Okay, yes. Yeah.
Right.
So they're,
okay.
Yeah, got it.
So people who transformed into a Jujutsu sorcerer, they're obviously included because they've agreed to it in the past. And then people who had their techniques awakened, they're also included because their deal was they got a technique. Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't like this, bro.
Oh no.
They're hiding their faces, dude.
Oh no, what's happening? Oh no.
They lied. One of them's lying, or maybe both are lying.
Oh no, dude. Frick. Okay. Frick. Who's lying, George? Shinjuku or Ikebukuro. Who's lying, George?
I don't like this. I don't know. There's been some sort of society that's been formed inside this barrier, some sort of hierarchy already formed in here.
Yep.
And they're a cog in that hierarchy.
True.
Dang.
What would be their motivation for lying?
Staying alive.
But like
whatever.
Sure, but what to immediate end? What immediate end is it? They lie to get Itadori to go somewhere so they can kill him?
Yeah.
What is the plan?
I don't exactly know. Yeah, there's something here. They've been here for 12 days already, doing whatever they can to survive. In those first 24 hours, those insanely powerful sorcerers probably did something, and now they're like, frick, I gotta do it to live, and this is the only way I could possibly live. I don't know exactly, but I'm almost positive this is motivated by self-preservation.
For sure. 100%. Yeah, that's interesting. Do you think she's trustworthy?
I don't. Honestly, the only reason why I'm leaning slightly more towards him is because he knew Itadori before all of this.
Right. So we can confirm that he's a modern person, at least.
We can confirm he's a modern person. And I'm trying to put myself in the psyche of, I've just been thrust into hell. And I fear for my life, 24/7. I probably haven't slept well in days. Who the frick knows how he's eating and all this stuff. And then you see somebody from your past. There's got to be some semblance of humanity that suddenly comes back. And it's like, bro, before this, I was a freaking student, right? Before this hell, right? So that's my hope that maybe Itadori sparked some semblance of his past life in him. And isn't just I'm going to immediately betray Itadori. I could totally be wrong. I have no idea what these powerful sorcerers did, what their end game here is, these two, what their end game could be and stuff. But she has absolutely zero reason to even have, a semblance of loyalty towards Megumi.
Yeah, true.
Right?
True. That's a good
point. So based
on
that, I think, what was this guy's name? Remy?
Imai?
Oh, I don't know where I got Remy from then. Maybe that's her name. Amai.
Her name is Remy.
Ami. Yeah, that's Remy. Okay. So I don't know what Amai's motivation is.
What was his freaking name? Amai.
Amai, you're right.
It was Amai. Yeah, and Remy, I think it is. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I have no idea.
Do you think they're both lying, or do you think one of them's telling the truth?
That's also a possibility. That they're both lying. Or it could be that, who is to say that whatever Hurishima or whatever is staying still?
Higurumi.
Or maybe that's what the name is. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm so bad with names.
He's the normie. Leave him alone. You can hate me when I forget the Japanese names almost as much as George. So, yes, I think it says Higuruma. See, even I fricked it up. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yes, there is no. There's nothing for me to assume for now that Higuruma is just staying static in one place. Right?
Yeah. And how would they know him? And why would they know where he is? And why would they bring some random people to him? Why is this set up? Wouldn't he just kill people on sight? He's been killing people on sight. No, this is the guy with 102 points, actually.
Yeah, there's 102 points.
He could, I don't know then. He's a total black box. We don't know exactly what his frickin' deal is. It may be that he's part of this organization or something. Yeah. He may have some deals with people, so it's possible. I was thinking of the other guy who had 200 points because he wouldn't be part of anything.
Yeah, now that we think about it, though, 102 points, did Higuruma gain those 102 points natively just when, you spawned into the game with 102 points? Or was this
Don't you start at 0?
That's what I'm wondering, right? Like, did he spawn with 100? Did he spawn with 0? Did he spawn with 102? Because wasn't it like based on how strong you are, it gives you like a point factor?
Maybe. You might be right.
I know we saved the rules somewhere. Let's see if I can find it here in like 30 seconds. If I can.
Did we save the rules? We saved the mapping, but we didn't save the rules. We had like the mapping of the objectives and stuff, but we didn't have like the particular
but not the
rules. Yeah.
Frick. Okay. We gotta do that. We'll go back and save the rules. Yeah, so
but regardless, he's gotten some points probably, and he hasn't at least spent any of them yet. So we know that.
If he's gotten some points, then he's bad news. If he's spawned with 100, maybe 102 even, and it's been 12 days and he hasn't gotten any points, then maybe there's some other non-nefarious reason.
He could have defended himself and killed some other lunatic who was killing other people to get to 102 points, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. Wow. This was a fun episode and a really fun conclusion. I really like how they did this like double answer thing. They were kind of showing both of them at the same time. This is a fun way of portraying it. I don't know how it was portrayed in the anime, but this was very fun.
This is a good way.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah, and her face just looks tricksy, doesn't it?
She does. She fucking looks like she's maybe pulling some kind of little prank here, some kind of trick. Like, yeah, she's up to something. This other guy looks like very, bland, placid, emotionless. But it's like, okay, do I trust him less because he's like that? He's checked out and he's just going through the motions? Or do we trust her less because she's got a face like, I know something you don't know kind of face?
Yeah, that's literally it. It's an I know something you don't know face.
Yeah.
Dude, it's hard. I don't know. Do you think when they meet again, we literally just read it and I just forgot. Higuruma. What are the odds you think that Higuruma he'll agree to any of this?
I don't think he's going to agree so readily. I think we got Hakari. We got Hakari to side with the team pretty easily. I think we're going to get some resistance coming up on, setting up the rule. I think that's where the resistance will come in. And I think because initiating the rule is a big step in the plan, right? That's going to allow an exit, and that clears a whole Fushiguro objective of getting his sister out, right? So I think we're going to get some resistance before that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and honestly too, part of me is just trying to think of, okay, what happens once the Culling games are over? Like we could go the route of, yes, we get everybody out that we want to for now, then we go after Kenjaku and we try and free Gojo, and then we attack Kenjaku and all that. It's like, how long does that take, right? There's 9 different colonies. There's people fighting to the death in them. They're being forced to fight to the death because of the rules. Let's say this Gojo escape plan would take us 2 months, right? Let's say even takes us 2 weeks, right? I'm trying to extrapolate further out because
sure.
It's already been 12 days, right? But who's to say that in 12 weeks or in 2 months, the games are already over?
Right.
Yeah. Like what happens then?
We don't know what the end of the games looks like from a time frame, from a things that have happened, whatever it may be. We don't know what that really looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
There could be like phases, right? It could be like everyone who's the last finalist, final 1 or final 10 or final whatever, are then put into a new game that has all of them combined, right? And it's another level of it. And so we don't know. Holy frick.
There's so much.
So interesting. This is...
And we got one thing right. We figured out the Sukuna thing. We got the
one. Kenjaku did make fricking Sukuna into some pieces. Yep. Very interesting, George. Jujutsu Kaisen continues to be an absolute pleasure to watch for all sorts of reasons. It's a great show because it's got it all. It's got stakes, characters to actually die. It's got a lot of characters that are really great. It's got interesting powers, an interesting power system. It's got epic battles. It's got very thought out lore. It's got very interesting plot in the like current, and then it's got a lot of things to speculate on. It literally has it all, man. It's it's freaking great.
It's fun.
Yeah, very good.
Okay,
all right. Comment time.
Some comments.
Alrighty, I got a comment from Tyre Willis, the absolute legend of a member that you are. Thank you for being such a wonderful member for so long and for this great comment. I really like this comment. So, the conservatives hating modern techniques was actually foreshadowed a bit in the Maki episode. Maki's father mentioned that Naobito Zenin's technique was too modern and usually would have exempt him from being eligible to be clan leader, which is crazy. Like, what? Yeah. Just because it was too modern? Absolutely ludicrous. That's also why Maki's father blames her and her sister for him not being clan head, because his technique was ancient, right? Had something to do with swords, it looked like, and would have been accepted by the higher-ups of Jujutsu Society, but because his children weren't as talented as Naobito's, and probably because they were women, and probably because they lacked a technique and had Heavenly Pact instead, they were passed over regardless of his ancient technique. It's so interesting. I thought of like cell phones and stuff when we had that conversation, but I didn't realize that like his is based on like animation. It's not even like it's not like he has to do something with a phone or a TV or some modern technology. It's just like tangentially linked to the frames per second of an animation, and that alone in and of itself, self-contained, is just too much. It's like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's so bizarre.
It's really dumb. It's really dumb. And it's funny that you picked a comment talking about the higher-ups, because I did as well.
Oh, boy.
And first off, Tyre Willis, thank you for that comment and for being a member, like Graham said. But my comment is from Skibird.
Okay.
And it says, and it kind of ties into the comment that you picked here, and I'll just kind of talk about both. But it says, this is just my theory, which could be proven wrong, to be honest. I think the reason the conservatives don't like Hakari's technique is not because it's modern, but because it's powerful. It would make sense to keep Hakari around because he's powerful, but I think him being too powerful is the reason he was expelled. I think the new generation just have stronger techniques since it's getting more based on modern stuff and technology. The higher-ups don't want powerful people like this because it threatens their position at the top, just like Gojo, who doesn't listen to the higher-ups at all and does whatever he wants because he's stronger than them. They don't want another Gojo to appear, and modern techniques are the crux of that. So I think they expelled Hakari not because not only he has powerful modern technique, but also is kind of rebellious and a delinquent. Probably also he's Gojo's student and can follow in his footsteps. So the reason I picked this one is, I don't know if Skibird, if your theory is correct or not, but the reason why I picked it is because we are just getting constantly the worst and worst and worst impressions of the higher-ups. I like that the story has yet to reveal who they are, but you can see their effects of the effects of their corruption, of their terrible leadership, and for their frickin' obsession with like holding on to power that is inevitably gonna like slip through their hands. Right? Like this Culling Games is a perfect example. They tried so hard to just hold on to power, and it's been yanked. Like this is one of the most insanely powerful things to ever happen in like Jujutsu history. And they had zero say, zero control, couldn't have stopped it if they wanted to. And it was just yanked from their dirty, grimy little hands. I really liked that that's how kind of they're portraying the freaking power-ups, or higher-ups rather. And at the end, my suspicion is that they're going to be finally shown to be as pathetic as we realize that they are. And this whole like power and everything was just a farce. I just wish that people would realize it sooner. Like Gojo, someone who can literally like just take them all out. And I'm not saying go on a mass killing spree of the higher ups, right? But just like,
well,
I like that he in his way was just saying, no, frick you guys.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do what you say, right? Like, I just wish more people did it alongside with him and like realized, bro, we got Gojo on our side. The higher ups can't do anything.
Yep.
So yeah.
Why expel him though? Not Gojo. But why expel Hakari? When like why not just kill him? He's going to be a thorn in your side at some point. It's not like just because you're outside of the direct society, you just don't exist anymore.
They can't.
And maybe.
It's too strong. That's how weak they are, bro. This is a impression I get. No, I could be totally wrong, but this is like a society that's been raised up on. It's not through merit. It's through like nepotism. It's through undue influence. It's through like all these things. And the actual strong individuals who have a right, in a sense, to lead because of how strong they are, have been cast aside because it's like a mirror as to how inefficient and weak the higher ups truly are.
Sure.
That's my theory to add to your theories, Keybird, but that's how I see the higher ups right now.
The Gojos of the world are more powerful, but they lack power when it comes to like the power structure of
like influence.
Yeah, the influence and stuff like that. It's crazy. Yeah. The irony of it is if the higher ups weren't A, so freaking power hungry, and B, so freaking evil that they squeezed to get all the power out of everything and to get people to do what they want. If they weren't like that, they probably could have continued to be leaders long term. Like it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal if they weren't just such freaking a-hole power hungry freaks, which is hilarious because like in the recent modern days, we've learned more and more that the powerful people of the world are also extremely freaking greedy, power hungry freaks.
Maybe kind of worse, but yes.
Yeah, and maybe even worse than that. Yeah, and because of their strong grip of power, they don't want to let go either. It's just like, it's too real, bro. It's just like, this is a little bit too freaking real. This is exactly how it plays out. It's ridiculous.
It's sad, really, how close to real life it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, like just how you said, right? Strength isn't the only thing that merits you being a leader. If they weren't the strongest jujutsu sorcerer, they didn't have the most OP technique or whatever, but their merit was in they were proper leaders. They sought justice. They sought, like the virtues of a leader. And bro, you're willing, like freaking Attack on Titan, Erwin, I'm not saying he's weak, right? But there's Levi who's freaking, SS tier, right? And then Erwin who's like good, but you follow Erwin not because he's the strongest, but because he has those like virtues of leadership, right?
Yes.
It could be the same thing with the higher ups here. You don't have to go follow Gojo because he's the strongest. You could find, maybe if the higher ups were just and treated the clans well and wanted to prosper Jujutsu society. Bro, what better leader can you ask than that?
Exactly.
Right? And that's a way of having like real power because people follow you willingly. It's just so it's so annoying.
It's the worst. It's
ridiculous.
The freaking worst.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. Well, this was a good episode. Great comments, guys. Thank you for all your comments. I'm excited for next week. We're getting into the thick of it.
Yes.
I'm like almost afraid that the first core is going to end soon. I know we have like 5 episodes now till it ends.
No.
I'm just like,
George, do you have one more question or one more comment you wanted to highlight?
Oh, sorry. Yes. I have an honorable mention.
Two.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you to, I just, whenever I see a Mistborn or a Stormlight Archive reference or comment, I just got to highlight it. So Carter Blomster 741. I said it. Maybe it's Bloomster, but there's only one O. So Carter Blomster 741. You recognize the Mistborn drops there with the coins and all that stuff. So yes, I have not finished with all of Stormlight. I'm only up to Oathbringer, but I plan on finishing it soon. And happy to see another fellow Brandon Sanderson fan in the comments. So thank you for that.
Very nice. Very nice.
Okay. Thank you for reminding me, Graham. Yes, I almost ended without that second comment. So thank you. But yes, like I was saying, Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you want to see the other stuff we're watching 2 weeks ahead of time, check out the Patreon or the channel membership. If you want to see season 1, if you're happen to just be new to the channel for season 2, or season 3 rather, we've already reacted to season 1 and 2. They're up on the channel. Check all the other playlists while you're at it. But with that, we'll see you guys next week.
There, buddy.
Take care.